seated here in the conference room here at the police headquarters. Today we call you here to give you briefings on some security issues and the arrests made by the Liberia National Police during the course of our operations. I will therefore turn you over to the police spokesman, the Liberia Commissioner of Police, Chief Moses Cadosina, to give you more details on our operations. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. It's one of our businesses to ensure that you are properly and with time updated on progress made by the Liberia National Police in the fight against crime. And we would like to take this time to appreciate all of you members of the press for coming to this major press briefing, giving you updates on major happenings or progress made by the Liberia National Police. On behalf of the Inspector General of Police and the leadership of the Liberia National Police, I want to say welcome to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. And so, I'd like to go straight into why you are called here by starting with our first update. The Liberia National Police has commenced active investigation on allegations of human trafficking and theft by deception being carried out by a company identified as QNet. LMP's investigation is prompted by a barrage of allegations brought to the attention of the Liberia National Police by several victims who are falling prey to scams from agents of QNet. One of the latest victims is a Sierra Leonean national, Alpha A. Conte, 22 years old, who was trafficked to Liberia from Sierra Leone by another Sierra Leonean national identified as Alucin J. Conte, who duped the victim of the amount of $900 on the pretext of helping the victim travel to Malaysia and gaining employment with QNet. The victim was last Tuesday, September 14, 2021, brought to the country by Alucin Conte with his money taken from him dubiously. It can be recalled that in July 2021, another QNet agent, Abu Kamara, was charged and forwarded to court for his alleged involvement in human trafficking and theft by deception by the Liberia National Police for trafficking 15 children and young adults to Liberia from neighboring Guinea, Sierra Leone, Mali, and Ivory Coast. These victims were also robbed of huge sums of money, totaling United States dollars, totaling $13,650 United States dollars. Those currently being investigated by the Liberia National Police include Yusuf Mulba, 28, Alhaji Amara, 34, Fofana Bokari, 24, Tamba Masari, 31, and Alucin Conte, all residents of the Old Road. Members of the public are urged to be cautious of their business transactions with QNet in avoiding them being trafficked or robbed by agents of the company. The Liberia National Police assures members of the public of its resolve to bring to book anyone caught in any dubious activity aimed at robbing our citizens of their hard-earned resources. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, and those of you usually following us on our social media page, and that of those of you who are carrying this press conference live on your social media pages, on September 7, 2021 at about 8:24 p.m., the Liberia National Police received complaint from a Liberian female, Joetta Gant, 33 years old, who claimed she was kidnapped by some unknown men who picked her up from A.B. Trouble Road, Painesville, between 5 to 6 p.m. and taken to the Painesville Belt, Coca-Cola Factory, Painesville. According to the victim, She had embarked on a commercial motorbike and was headed for red light when the rider of the bike placed another passenger behind her. She revealed that while on their way, the passenger that was picked up rubbed something on her face, believed to be that of a handkerchief, which left her unconscious and taken to an unknown location in the Coca-Cola factory community. She further revealed to police investigators that after a few hours, she was released on grounds that she was menstruating and that the alleged kidnapper's policy was totally against dealing with women of such. She said at that moment, she gained consciousness and she was dropped off somewhere in the Coca-Cola factory community. After receiving said complaint, the Liberia National Police launched an immediate investigation in ascertaining facts surrounding the victim's claims and ensuring that perpetrators are made to face the full weight of the law. However, after obtaining statements from the victim, and she was asked to leave and return for further investigation, she has not availed herself for investigation. Continuous efforts are being made by the Liberia National Police to have her appear for further investigation, but the victim has not availed herself. When the LMP investigators contacted her family, they informed our investigators that the victim is undergoing medical treatment and that they also did not know her current whereabouts. Hence, the LMP is yet to gather all of the necessary facts surrounding the claims made by the victim due to her limited availability to assist police investigation. Investigation continues. Distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, the Liberia National Police is investigating a man, Theophilus Okaremi, 52 years old, for allegedly shooting his wife, Keman Okaremi, 36, at the back of her head and subsequently shooting himself on his head with a single barrel shotgun at 5 a.m. on today, Thursday, September 23, 2021. The suspect is said to be a member of the deaf and dumb community. The suspect was taken to the JFK hospital while the victim was taken to the Benson Hospital in Pinsville and are currently undergoing medication. The cause of the incident is yet to be established by police investigators, as the suspect and victim are said to be undergoing medical attention. Investigation continues. Distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, the Liberia National Police has arrested 4 suspects in connection to an armed robbery incident that occurred in Douala on Tuesday, September 14, 2020, against a Fula national. The arrest of these suspects took place on Saturday at 2 a.m. at the Bon Mines Bridge. Those arrested include Boba Topa, 28, Mohamed Nasser, 28, Augustine Fambule, 19, and Robert Curley, 27 years old respectively. They were arrested along with a cutlass and a bunch of keys in a black Toyota 4Runner with no license plate in Douala, Bushwa Island. The LMP will ensure that no single individual or individuals will commit any crime against any of our peaceful citizens and go with impunity. Those arrested will be duly investigated, charged, and forwarded to court. The suspects are currently detained at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police and are undergoing investigation. distinguished members of the press, the LMP's attention has been drawn to a social media post that has gone viral, in which citizens and residents are warned to be cautious of their movements on grounds of mysterious deaths and kidnapping of citizens. The LMP does not have any knowledge of where such circular is emanating, and assures the public of its commitment to providing security for every citizen and resident in the borders of Liberia. Citizens and residents are urged not to panic, as all is being done by the Liberia National Police and its sisterly institutions to ensure maximum safety of all citizens and residents. The LMP warns individuals who are in a constant habit of inciting fear and panic in citizens and residents of Liberia to desist, as anyone caught in spreading false alarm or falsehood will be dealt with in line with the rule of law. Hence, all are asked to move freely and conduct their normal businesses, being assured that our institution, the Liberia National Police, and other sisterly security institutions are working assiduously in protecting lives and properties. Distinguished members of the press, the Liberia National Police has launched investigation into the death of an eminent citizen, John H. Tubman, who was found lying unconscious at his Fiama Cinco residence on Wednesday, September 22, 2021 at 5 p.m. The LMP was informed of the unconsciousness of the deceased victim through Mr. Tony Hodge, who was contacted by some relatives of the victim when the incident occurred. The victim was immediately rushed to the John F. Kennedy Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival by doctors on duty. According to LMP investigators, the deceased was today, Thursday, September 22, 2021, taken to the Samuel Stryker Funeral Parlors by family members for preservation. A coroner inquest is pending, after which subsequent investigative actions will be determined by police investigators. I want to say thanks so much, members of the press, for coming for this press conference, and I am quite sure that you have questions to ask, and if so, the floor is open to ask a few questions. You're welcome.
James Goode, Spoon FM and TV. My question begins with the former president of Liberia, who is considered as the most successful president of Liberia, William V.S. Tubman's son. I'm concerned when you say, or when I heard you saying the family members took the victim to a funeral home and the cause of death is yet to be established, that is those perpetrators. Why you allow the family members to take the body when even no one has been arrested or a link to his death has been established?
Well, in this case, we have to respect, this is a matter of, death, and in death you have to respect, families in its processes. Again, the family had chosen to have the body transferred to the Samuel Stryker Funeral Home. And so that does not in any way, hinder any of our subsequent actions or pending actions that we are certainly going to take. Like I said in my reading of the update, that a coroner inquest is pending to establish whether there was foul play leading to the death or there was no foul play. So as I speak to you, we have not established foul play yet, but the coroner inquest, when conducted, will establish foul play or no foul play. Thank you.
Okay.
My name is Nick Ompede, and I report for the news on this paper. Mr. Carter, I heard you talk about kidnapping. The kidnapping issue in the country has been growing concern, where there have brought many youth in the country. I want to know, is the kidnapping company registered on the government of Liberia? Is the government of Liberia aware of this company operation in the country?
to the best of our knowledge and from information that we have received so far, QNet is a registered company with article of incorporation under the government of Liberia. But when a company registers to operate in Liberia, that company must operate under the laws of the land in respect of transparency and accountability in the way it conducts its business affairs. Our decision to place QNet on an investigation is basically, like I said to you, on a basis of the barrage of complaints that we've received, from citizens, and not only citizens, but foreign, nationals on, agents of this company duping them of their hard-earned resources. We see this as being very unfortunate, and we will not sit here and allow our citizens and residents, suffer at the hands of a company while we sit idle and say the company is registered under the government of Liberia. We're going to make sure that individuals and agents of QNet who engage in actions that are, inimical to best business practices will not go with impunity, but will be made to face the full of the law.
Mr. Carter, this is not the first time. What is the TR of QNet, and what particularly are they engaged into?
Well, if you look at the company profile of QNet is a company, a herbal company that's involved in dealing herb. And the way they do their business is they work through agents who will go out there to market their company, bringing in people to buy their products. All right, and whenever you buy their products, you get, some commission from whoever that will buy from them that you will bring to them. However, such business practice is very unique. We do not, interpose any objection to such business practice. What we have a problem with is when citizens are crying or being duped by agents of this company, and there seems to be, no concrete actions taken by the company, in respect to what is happening. It behooves us as an investigative institution to say enough is enough, based on the evidence and facts that we have, that this company will be subjected to an investigation, and that is what we've done.
So we are contemplating on that departure from the country?
Well, I cannot make a definite position to that because it is a central government decision, and it is not a decision that will be made by my office. Thank you so much.
Okay, I wanted to do a follow-up when he came in. Still with the former president's son. The family currently is in charge of the ballet. Are you still in connection with this process? I'm concerned. At the end of the day, autopsy, people will be concerned, taking the body from JFK to another funeral home. There may have been another foul play. Did you carry on autopsy before taking the body out?
James, as far as the family is involved with whatever that is being done, I think for us, it's the best thing to ever do. Because if the police will want to do things outside of the family's approval, then you might say there's a problem.
No, we're looking at
Like
investigation. This is about the nation. It is about the image of the country. A former president's son being killed allegedly by another president and family taking the body out. This is a state investigation we're looking at.
A point of correction. Like I said to you, in criminal investigation, we are not very fast to render conclusions in the absence of facts.
Okay.
So for anyone to jump on and say this person was killed, it means that there must be accompanying facts to prove that this person was killed or they were not killed. All right? So it's for us to conduct our investigation to establish whether there was foul play or there was no foul play. And that is what I told you is pending from our end as an investigative institution.
Okay, thank you. We look forward to the findings.
Thank you so much. And I want to appreciate all of you journalists for always taking up your time to come to our press conferences and all this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.